I see you.
Teresa, may I ask, how did Mordecai get you to join his crew?
He didn't do anything. I decided to take up roost here. I wanted to see this upstart captain and his fate-meddling ship for myself.
I guess they had a few things to say about that.
Mordecai didn't protest. Not that he would have swayed me. I was actually a bit annoyed that he got used to me so quickly. The Marley was more what I expected. Not too fond of my scrutinizing gaze on her soul.
Or all that tobacco ash on my deck.
Leave a woman her vices, will you? Anyway, I would have left after a year. Or 10. Only Mordecai roped me in.
Who wouldn't want a famous Inquisition deserter in their crew?
You sound just like him. Always trying to charm me, the old codger.
Do you regret staying?
I have enough regrets for a lifetime. And despite my best efforts, I've grown attached to this crew. Just don't tell anyone, got it?
My lips are sealed.
The tides obey no one. The turtles would like that. I'll step on a shell or two. Aye, Aethia.
Let me guess. You've got the starfish intestines, but now you're looking for the turtle eggs.
Ah, you've heard about the recipe. Great.
Yes, I talked to the Marley after our conversation and she told me the entirety of it.
I knew she secretly enjoyed it.
Honestly, I'm sure that she actually despises it.
Ah, you learn to read her moods. If she really loathed it that much, I'd be long back on the bottom of the sea.
If you say so. Anything I can help you with?
Aye, so Sir Reginald and I are still at 0 out of 3 ingredients. We were wondering if you'd seen any.
Well, there was a skeleton running around with a bottle of whiskey. Strange thing was that it wasn't drinking it.
Ah? A skeleton that didn't drink its whiskey? Strange indeed.
I haven't seen it since, so I couldn't tell you where it is, unfortunately.
Nah, you helped me plenty enough. I'll search for it myself. All right, let's see if we can find that skeleton stuck in the whiskey. Let's go, Sir Reginald. Hello there, my bony friend. Would you happen to know about a certain bottle of whiskey?
Whiskey. Tasty.
Yeah, I agree. Now, where could it be?
Yes.
Yes? Yes to what?
Whiskey.
Can't disagree with you there. Don't think that's the right bones. Gotta ask around more. That's what we do. Say, Bonnie lass, would you happen to know about...
Whiskey.
Yes, exactly.
Head below.
Ah! You hid something in the below. Wait, you think the skeleton stored whiskey for me in the below?
Rot bad. Whiskey below.
Great! Should I just whack you to the below with my anchor so you can get it back?
Yes.
Aye, that's very kind of you. My anchor. Yeah. Let's go under for a bit. Affirmative. Nobody will back on top. All right, If we understood that manky old skeleton correctly, it should turn up with our whiskey eventually. Let's just go to our corner of the Marley and wait a bit. Aye! Ah, there you are!
Whiskey. Take.
That's plenty of whiskey, easily as much as I need. How did you know?
Soap. Ages.
Ah, you lot remembered my recipe. I'd be teary if I wasn't drenched already. I gotta let the Marley know. Ah, that's bone drenching. Marley, guess what? I just got the whiskey. The skeletons remembered the recipe.
Did they now?
Yes, and it's good whiskey. I tell you, this year it's going to be a good cleaning.
Right. Because last time your soap burned a hole in my deck that you yourself had to patch.
Yeah, I definitely overdid it with the turtlenecks that time, but luckily I am the shipwright as well, right? Besides, better one tiny hole instead of ghost rot over the entire deck. Now, next I gotta ask Toyah about the other ingredients. See you around, Marley.
My soul is razor sharp. Consider...
Set a course, navigator. We arrive at the Isle of Penance.
Pretty daring of Mordecai to hide a clue here. What led you to think that he did?
Years ago, an old acquaintance of the captain was imprisoned here. Her name was Bonefinger Barb.
I see. One of bone and fingers cold.
Precisely. Though how she is linked to the captain's treasure, I cannot say.
Well, let's ask her then. How do we get her soul out of this hellhole?
Touch the energy reliquium on top of the soul prison. I will handle the rest. Now, choose our landing, navigator.
Estoy lista. Such indecision.
You're Priorities.
My plate is yours.
Bonefinger Barb. Who was she to Mordecai?
Both she and us were part of the Dead Man's fleet during the evacuation of Port Royal. She and the captain fought a group of prognosticars together. I might have helped a little. When the captain lost his hand to a burning blade, it was she who salvaged it in the chaos. We were thick as thieves afterwards. Went on many a voyage once the fleet disbanded.
That's what we do!
I heard that, you fiend.
Who was that?
Anyone hungry?
The future comes. Justice has been done for all.
Mr. Mercury at the ready!
Balanced to perfection.
La pequeña for desperate times. El muerto al hoyo.
Memory captured.
I see where this is going. Silence descends. It's done.
There shouldn't be footprints here.
You're dead now. Leave.
Madness is this?
Once more onto the breach. Your task has ended. The crow flies. Let fate be our judge.
Come on, Sir Reginald! I'll step on a shell or two.
Still breathing,
On my way.
still sane.
A worthy
The
man.
tides obey no one.
I'm always prepared. Aye.
How did Barb end up in this forsaken place?
It's her own fault she got stuck here. She sold us out to the Inquisition bounty hunters.
Now that's harsh, even for a pirate.
We had a falling out. I still think it was because the captain decorated his hat with his chopped off hand. Horrible fashion. Regardless, we escaped the Zealots' ambush, so they put Barb in here instead.
The court is in session.
Another
Very
sunken soul.
traditional. A single strike.
Ah! Salt creep! Ah, glad.
At your service.
To be one with the seas again. Gotta clean this place. Gone with the fishes. power lies below. Pure death. Nothing changed here, I
My
see.
sight reaches far. Through the flames.
Mournful cries. Sometimes they follow me to my dreams.
Be glad that it's just wailing. When you're down there, sometimes you see things.
Cría cuervos.
A little souvenir.
Let's go under.
A
for a
charge from below. There is no defense.
bit. The depths calm.
I knew this would come. My strength returns. I've seen it happen.
Finish your task. Sincere confessor.
Can you hear the waves singing?
I almost thought you wouldn't come up again.
I'm coming, Sir Reginald. No one returns from the dead.
To be confined, even when the body is long gone. What
Cut through the shadows.
They may blame the curse, not us. Death doesn't mean what it used to.
Very sensible, Marley.
Back to the sea. My power lies below. Ah, sure as the tides.
I'm glad our souls will be spared.
Let's put them down.
So long as we do not stray from the maiden's guidance.
Let's go, Sir Reginald. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Nothing changed here, I see. Back on top. The dead, just another moment. Ah, glad to be back. Let's capture this moment in time, in case our plan fails.
These mournful cries. Sometimes they follow me to my dreams.
Be glad that it's just wailing. When you're down there, sometimes you see things.
Food for the turtles. Clean this place sometime. Deaths have released.
I'm here. The Marley's special skill.
The White Crow stands ready. Dicho y hecho.
Back to the sea! I'll step on a shell or two.
Sometimes I wonder if death isn't punishment enough.
Why should death reduce their sentence, especially in these parts?
Teresa, para servirle. Rodarán cabezas. Changing position.
Not in the mood for sniping, eh, Teresa?
Preparation is key. Good taste. A memory for the Marley's
To be
home.
confined,
Victory
even when the
is
body
mine.
is long gone.
The turn. Enjoy death.
They
It's
may
gonna
blame
last a
the
while.
curse, not us. Death doesn't mean what it used to.
Marley resets time. Try again.
My galley is the battlefield. The fight begins. 2 in 1. Shadow Blade. An ambush in the making.
Teresa, ready to serve.
Total defeat.
Ah! The salt creaks.
Anyone hungry?
Let's get a better view.
Can you hear the waves singing? That's what we do.
I extend my reach through you. I summon the soul of Bonefinger Bard. Marley, you stinking sloop. Hello, Bonefinger. I believe you have something for us.
You leave me for decades in this hellhole, and that's the first thing you say?
The captain rarely mentioned you after your betrayal.
Oh, he remembered me enough to use me as a piece in his little puzzle, the old bilge rat. But he's gone now, isn't he? He said as much when he snuck in here.
What did he tell you?
Said this was a precaution. A way to make amends. Said if you showed up, he was already dead. He told me where he hid that rotten old thing for you. Free me, and I'll show you.
Very well. Betray us, and I'll put you back.
Yes! Free at last! To feel the sea breeze on my fleeting shape again. So long, you musty old bark. And don't worry. X always marks the spot, eh?
I like her guts.
As did the captain, though I like her better in soul form.
Pretty harsh to leave someone rotting in this prison.
She deserved it. Her betrayal cut the captain deeply. I suppose he saw this as a just way to even things out between them.
What would you have done if she'd betrayed us?
I'd have unleashed a memory, and she'd be back in her urn. At your command.
Call Marley. Ah, sure as the tides.
Cut through the shadows. This will suffice. Good taste.
The court is in session. The future calls. Let fate be our judge.
I'm feeling blue.
You must carry on.
To be one with the seas again. No. Let's do this once again.
Finish your task.
You picked the right bone.
I knew this would come. Otra ronda. It's done.
Slice and dice.
I'm coming, Sir Reginald.
Seems our work is never done.
Aye,
Affirmative.
is unceasing.
Ah, glad to be back.
A feast for my blade.
The court is in session.
I'm here. Wakatta. The trap is set. The Inquisitor.
I'm feeling blue. It's called.
As do we all.
Nothing changed here, I see.
Preparation is key. 7 cuts. The dish takes shape.
Another barge of heretics.
Oh, well, that's some spice.
What would we have to do to free the other souls?
The energy reliquiem can only summon one soul every hour. It would take time that we don't have.
We have cannons, eh? Why not blow this place sky high?
The urns are secured with a tiny spark of Maiden's fire. Any damage to them, and the soul inside would be consumed.
I feel rotten leaving them all imprisoned here.
As do I, Navigator, but we have no choice.
Ready to serve.
The sea flows through me. Ah, sure as the tides.
Curious. That relic. Am I seeing this correctly? The captain's hand. I thought he'd got rid of it for good. And yet, here it is.
Finished!
So this is the hand he lost at Port Royal.
I still remember the burning city. The screams of the innocent. We'd saved as many as we could. Even with my power, it took us countless attempts. The captain had just brought the last of the evacuees on board. And I noticed his hand was severed. I wanted to try again, but he refused. It was the smallest sacrifice. Saving his hand meant more lives lost to the zealots.
You did the right thing. They still sing shanties on Soulspire about you and the fleet.
It's all a memory now. What matters is that we have the relic. Return to me, everyone.
Yet I am your executioner.
My blade is ready.
Ah,
Come on,
swift
Sergeant!
justice.
Cut through the shadow. I'm going in. I cannot lose. The expected outcome.
Teresa, ready
That's
to
what
serve.
we do!
Balanced to perfection. Quickly. Simple.
Step
I'll be
through
glad
the
to get my
infernal
sea
portal.
bones back under me.